Your research topic is not useless because it is useless. It is useless because of the things that you refuse to do after choosing your topic. Now, step one is to read current literature. I know this sounds cliche, but trust me, it can render your topic useless if you refuse to go and search and read for current literature. Now, when you are reading those literatures, you want to look at what has been done and what is missing. Now, when you are looking at those studies, you want to look at their methodologies, their sample sizes, their limitations, and all of that. Because if a study has like a small sample size, maybe 20, you can decide to increase your own to 50. And if a study uses a quantitative study, you can decide to dive deeper into storytelling that's using qualitative method. That's going to help you to find research gaps. And also another thing you can find when reading these literatures is you can find controversies or maybe find areas or topics that are under research. Now, if you decide not to read the literatures, trust me, you can go ahead and research what has already been done, and that will render your effort useless because there's no novelty in it. Take for example, if you're going to research something that has to do with hand washing or IPC, like those topics have been researched like over and over, except if you're going to find something that is very, very unique, then don't do it because those kind of studies are everywhere. Now, how can you search and read this literature? It's simple. You either go to databases and input your keywords and download articles, or you can use AI tools like Consensus AI. Within a minute, you are going to generate a lot of papers that you can download and read them. So if you want me to walk you through how to use this AI platform, please let me know in the comments. It's very, very easy. Step 2 is to talk to your supervisor because your supervisor is your shortcut to clarity. Your supervisor is not just there to approve your topic or to mark red pen in your manuscript. No, they are there for you to use them, to utilize them to your satisfaction. Now, you can ask your supervisor anything that you are not clear about. Ask them, share your thought. If you are thinking of a study, you are thinking of maybe the study design, maybe it's qualitative or quantitative, talk to them. If you are thinking of a study area, talk to them and hear their own views. And also you can ask them questions and listen to what they are going to respond. And also consider how their knowledge can support and improve your research. This can save you weeks of confusion. And if they said anything that you don't agree with them, it's easy for you to say that, okay, this is your opinion, this is what you are thinking, and give them your reasons. Now, step 3 is to check for what's realistic and what is possible. A study that you can actually finish on time considering your program duration, because a great topic that is impossible to execute will drain you. And also, if your research has to do with laboratory, you want to make sure that you have access to that laboratory and that everything you need, all the equipment that you need for that research is available to you. And if you have nothing to do with lab, you want to consider your area where you are staying and the location of your study participant. Is it accessible to you? Is it going to be that easy for you? You also want to look at your money, the fund that you have, and make sure that it can cover all your costs. Step 4 is to define your research question and narrow it. This is where you want to make sure that your research question is clear, it's specific, it's measurable. Just make it smart. Because if your research question is broad, it's going to lead to results that are blurry. All you need here is focus, because when you are focused, when your research question is focused, it can tell you who you need to collect your data from, what type of data you need, what kind of instrument you should need, and what kind of analysis you should use. Now, step 5 is to check that your contribution is original. And how do you do this? You do this by simply asking yourself a question. What new thing am I bringing to the table? And you should be able to answer this question right from step 1, where you read different literatures. Now, even if your topic has been studied, what is your unique angle? Is it your location, your sample size, or your population, or your design? You just have to make sure that you are bringing something new to the table. You just have to stand out. Step 6 is to use AI tools wisely. Now, I already mentioned the use of Consensus AI in step 1, where you can use it for a literature search, but that's not the end. You can use AI tools to find research gaps. You can use them to refine your topic. You can use it to summarize PDFs. You can use them to analyze data, provided that everything that you are using it for, everything that you used it for, still reflects your voice and critical thinking. Now, if you are interested in using AI tools to support your writing, kindly watch this video right here, because it explains how you can use AI tools ethically without getting into trouble, and it is journal approved.